Welcome, curious minds. It's the Genius Propensity Podcast, where we go over history's greatest minds. Today, we have none other than Charles Darwin. Darwin's journey into the realms of science began in the quaint town of Shrewsbury, Shropshire, where he was born on February 12, 1809, at the Mount, his family's home. As the fifth of six children to the prominent abolitionists Robert Darwin and Susanna Darwin, Charles inherited a rich lineage deeply rooted in societal contributions. The influences of his grandfathers, Erasmus Darwin and Josiah Wedgwood, loomed large. Erasmus, a visionary polymath, had already hinted at the idea of evolution in his work Zoonomia in 1794. Charles' upbringing in a largely Unitarian family laid the foundation for his later exploration into the natural world. Charles' formative years were marked by an innate passion for natural history, nurtured by his mother and the Unitarian Church in Shrewsbury. The untimely loss of his mother in 1817, when Darwin was just 8, did not diminish his fervour for the wonders of nature. Rather, it fueled a deepening curiosity. In 1818, Charles joined a local day school where his encounters with the mysteries of the natural world were guided by the school's preacher. The foundations of his scientific journey were further fortified when in 1825 he spent a transformative summer as an apprentice doctor with his father. Yet, it was his tenure at the University of Edinburgh Medical School, spanning from 1825 to 1827, that provided Darwin with a broader perspective on the marvels of natural science. His education extended beyond formal institutions under the tutelage of John Edmondson, a freed black slave. Darwin immersed himself in the meticulous art of taxidermy. Joining the Plinian Society at the University of Edinburgh, Darwin engaged in spirited debates challenging traditional religious concepts. His involvement with Robert Edmund Grant's investigations into marine invertebrates showcased his early prowess in scientific exploration. Despite Charles Darwin's burgeoning scientific pursuits, his health became a delicate balance. The decision to marry his cousin, Emma Wedgwood, not only solidified a companionship that lasted a lifetime, but also marked a significant partnership in his scientific endeavours. Their union, amidst familial expectations and societal responsibilities, unfolded as a crucial backdrop to Darwin's life and work. Assuming multifaceted roles, from secretary of the Geological Society to a devoted family man, Darwin faced an internal struggle fueled by his relentless dedication to his work. The strain of overwork manifested in various ways, with palpitations of the heart and a myriad of ailments forcing him to reckon with his physical well-being. Darwin's doctors, recognizing the toll of his exhaustive efforts, urged him to knock off all work and seek solace in the countryside. However, even the idyllic retreats such as Mayor Hall in Staffordshire provided little reprieve, as eager relatives pressed him for tales of his transformative travels. On December 27, 1831, the HMS Beagle set sail on a historic expedition that would span almost 5 years. Captain Robert Fitzroy, recognizing Darwin's potential as a naturalist, offered him a self-funded place on board, an opportunity that would change the course of scientific history. Darwin's time aboard the Beagle was a monumental exploration marked by extensive land investigations and collections. From the geological formations of South America to the fossil-rich cliffs of Bahia Blanca, his observations laid the groundwork for revolutionary theories. In the vast expanse of Patagonia, Darwin unearthed significant fossil discoveries, challenging the prevailing ideas about extinction and climate change. His interactions with gauchos and indigenous people provided invaluable insights into social, political, and anthropological aspects, enriching the tapestry of his evolving scientific narrative. The Galapagos Islands, an archipelago volcanic wonder, emerged as a pivotal point in Darwin's journey. His meticulous study of mockingbirds and tortoises hinted at the geographical evolution of species, challenging established beliefs about the fixity of life forms. As the Beagle continued its survey, Darwin encountered an earthquake in Chile, an event that would catalyze his musings on the rising land and sinking oceanic islands. His exhaustive exploration not only reshaped scientific understanding of geological and biological processes, but also sowed the seeds of revolutionary thoughts. The culmination of the Beagle's journey, on October 2, 1836, marked a pivotal moment as it anchored at Falmouth, Cornwall. Darwin, brimming with a wealth of findings, embarked on a journey across England to Shrewsbury and then Cambridge. In England, Darwin's encounters with renowned scientists like Charles Lyell and Richard Owen fueled the intellectual furnace. Lyell's Principles of Geology, and Owen's anatomical work on fossil bones served as catalyst for Darwin's deep dive into the natural history collections he had meticulously amassed. Darwin's academic journey at Cambridge, while not without its challenges, reached a crescendo in his final examination in January 1831, signifying the completion of the first step towards an envisioned plan as an Anglican county parson. In anticipation of his transformative journey to Tenerife, Darwin immersed himself in Adam Sedgwick's geology course. The allure of natural history in the tropics beckoned, setting the stage for the monumental voyage aboard the HMS Beagle. The return to England not only marked the conclusion of his physical journey, but also sparked a new intellectual expedition. Collaborating with Richard Owen, Darwin delved into fossils, including giant ground sloths and the Megatherium. The revelation of extinct creatures related to living species provided crucial evidence for the interconnectedness of life. By mid-March 1837, a mere 6 months after his return from the Beagle, Darwin's musings on the transmutation of species began to crystallize. His thoughts, akin to a symphony of scientific curiosity, hinted at the profound possibility that one species does change into another, laying the initial bricks of his groundbreaking evolutionary theory. Charles Darwin's rumination on transmutation continued to evolve. In mid-July 1837, he meticulously recorded his ideas on the possibility of one species transforming into another. His notebooks, akin to an artist's canvas, bore sketches depicting branching descent and the intricate interconnectedness of life. As Darwin's revolutionary theory gained momentum, he found himself encircled by like-minded scientists and thinkers. His election to the Council of the Geological Society and the recognition of his work in various scientific circles marked the ascending acceptance of his idea. Darwin's magnum opus, On the Origin of Species, published in 1859, forever altered the scientific landscape. His theory of natural selection emerged as a unifying principle in biology, explaining the diversity of life through the lens of evolution. Beyond the seminal Origin of Species, Darwin's scientific endeavors traversed diverse realms. The Descent of Man delved into the intricacies of human evolution, while his studies on plants and earthworms showcased the expansive breadth of his intellectual curiosity. Charles Darwin's legacy, an indelible imprint on the annals of science, endures. Immortalized in the hallowed halls of Westminster Abbey, his contribution to evolutionary biology remains foundational, a testament to the enduring tapestry of life woven through the threads of adaptation, survival, and interconnectedness. In 1882, Charles Darwin confronted the inevitable, diagnosed with what was termed angina pectoris, denoting coronary thrombosis and heart disease. His physicians reported anginal attacks and heart failure, sparking subsequent scholarly speculation about the lifelong health struggles he endured. As the final chapter unfolded, Charles Darwin passed away at Down House on April 19, 1882. In his last moments, he turned to his family, assuring his wife Emma, "I'm not the least afraid of death. Remember what a good wife you've been to me. Tell all my children to remember how good they've been to me." In a poignant exchange with Henrietta and Francis, he expressed, "It's almost worthwhile to be sick to be nursed by you," highlighting the profound familial bonds that accompanied him to the end. Initially envisioning his resting place at St. Mary's Churchyard in Down, Darwin's colleagues, following public and parliamentary petitions, orchestrated his burial in Westminster Abbey, alongside esteemed figures like John Herschel and Isaac Newton. The funeral, a monumental event held on April 26, drew thousands, family, friends, scientists, philosophers, and dignitaries alike, paying homage to the man whose contributions reshaped the very fabric of scientific understanding. As the curtain fell on Charles Darwin's mortal journey, his legacy echoed through time. Alfred Russel Wallace, a contemporary and co-founder of the theory of evolution, reflected, "Darwin had wrought a greater revolution in human thought within a quarter of a century than any man of our time, or perhaps any time. The impact was profound, providing humanity with a new lens to perceive the world of life." While some scientists embraced evolution as descent with modification, not all concurred with Darwin's assertion that natural selection was the exclusive driver of modification. Enter Ronald Fisher, whose incorporation of Mendelian genetics in the genetical theory of natural selection ushered in population genetics and the modern evolutionary synthesis, perpetuating Darwin's transformative legacy. Beyond scientific circles, the geographical landscape bore the indelible imprint of Darwin's name. Darwin Sound and Mount Darwin, christened during his Beagle voyage, joined the ranks of features immortalized in his honor. Darwin Harbour, named by his former shipmates on a subsequent voyage, became the site of Darwin, the capital city of Australia's Northern Territory. Flora and fauna also paid tribute, with numerous plants and animals receiving the formal or informal designation of Darwin. The Linnean Society of London initiated the Darwin-Wallace Medal in 1908, commemorating 50 years since the joint presentation of their revolutionary theory. Darwin College at Cambridge University, established in 1964, stands as a posthumous tribute to Darwin's family's enduring influence. From 2000 to 2017, Charles Darwin graced the reverse side of £10 banknotes issued by the Bank of England, accompanied by symbols evoking his scientific pursuits, a hummingbird and HMS Beagle. The ongoing recognition and celebration of Darwin's contributions underscore the enduring impact of a man whose intellectual voyage continues to guide humanity through the seas of scientific exploration. As we conclude our immersive journey through the intricate tapestry of Charles Darwin's life and discoveries, we invite you to delve deeper into the ever-unfolding narrative of life on Earth. If you found this documentary enlightening, consider supporting the creation of more educational content by liking, subscribing, and joining our Patreon at patreon.com/geniuspropensity. Your support serves as the wind in our sails, propelling us forward on the voyage of unraveling the wonders of science and history. Thank you for embarking on Darwin's journey, unveiling the tapestry of evolution with us.